What's up, y'all? In today's video, I'm gonna be changing the oil in the SSR 125 TR big wheel. So stay tuned. We about to get right into it after this commercial break. All right, so first of all, you're gonna need some 10W40 or whatever. At least you gotta know what kind of bike you got, 4-stroke or 2-stroke. It's gonna take different oils. So right now I picked up this Spectro 4 from my local dealer, and this is the best oil I think, because I bought it. It's the best oil, the lady said. And for this SSR 125, I got a 17 mil socket, and it fit the other SSR 125, not the big wheel edition. So it fit both with the same 17 mil. I guess that's for the 2021s. I watched other videos and they had 15 mils for theirs, so I guess they changed the bolt. So I got a 17 mil socket, and I got my oil drain pan, which is actually a cake pan, but you know, anything to catch the oil underneath the bike. So now stay tuned. We're about to come right over to the bike. So right now I got the pan. I'm putting the pan underneath where the oil is going to be draining out from. It's a bolt right here under the engine block. Got my 17 mil, and it's just right here. And make sure you put it on for loosening. Okay. So I gotta hit it a little bit because it comes a little tight. Lefty easy. Alright. I got it loosened now. And after you loosen it like one nudge, it's like you can really remove it with your hand, but try to do it quickly because the oil's gonna start draining. Okay? So the bolt's coming down, the bolt's coming down. It's almost there. It's there, see? Now it's draining. Now I still had quite a bit of oil in this bike, but I rode it probably for like 2 hours, so I'm just trying to put some fresh, this is from the factory oil, so I just wanted to get this out. It's not the best quality oil, as you know. Everybody knows that. You should change that out. I should have changed it before I rode, but hey, it is what it is. I'm changing it now. The oil's like, it feels like oil. And then we're gonna tip the bike and stand it up to make sure all the oil is coming out. Get every drop of it out before I put the new oil in. Now I'm about to tilt the bike over and get the rest of the oil out. That oil looks so muddy. So right now I'm putting the bolt back into the engine underneath the skid plate. I can see it because it's like a little oil drip, so I'm screwing it up by hand. It'll go all the way back up. It has a washer on it too, so make sure you get that washer back on here. So I screw it up by hand, get it a little nice, but make sure you put your socket towards the right to tighten up. Get your socket ready. And it don't seem like you need this too tight. Like they didn't put a lot of torque, whatever you call it. Just enough to secure it on there pretty good, but it wasn't like overly tight, if you know what I mean. It wasn't really overly tight, but nice and secure though. Nice and firm. So I got that back on there. Got the old oil out. Now I'm about to come over and put the new oil in. I got my funnel, I got my oil. All you gotta do is remove this dipstick right here. Easy. Right here. This just screws right off. Pretty simple. Screws right off. Put this right here for now. Put your funnel in. And grab your oil. Now it usually takes this whole bottle, but I'm gonna pour it slow just to make sure we don't overfill. And it should take this whole bottle. Now half of the bottle's gone right now. I'm about to remove my funnel just to see how it looks. Because you can see in here a little bit. Especially if you got like a flashlight. Yeah, I can see in there. So it's almost done. The whole bottle is almost empty. And it seems like it is taking it. Okay, so I took the funnel out. We got our oil in there. Just put your dipstick right back in. Screws in, simple, easy. And we don't gotta check the dipstick, of course, because we just filled it up. The bolt's on there, nice and snug. Not overly tight. Got this on here nice and secure. So we just completed that oil change. Now it's time to see what happens. Let's try to kick it on and see what's going on.